Hello again. In this video we're going to be looking at adding mixed numbers. So this is a mixed number, it's a whole part and a fraction part. Here's another mixed number, whole part and a fraction part. The first thing we have to do is convert these to top-heavy fractions. And from our previous video we know how to do this. The whole part multiplies the denominator and you add the numerator. The denominator stays the same. Notice the denominator stays the same. So let's do it. 2 4s are 8, plus that 1 is 9, that becomes 9 over 4. 3 3s are 9, plus that 2, 11, that becomes 11 over 3. But as we know from our adding fractions 1 video, we can't add fractions unless these denominators are the same. And the easy way to make them the same is just to multiply them together to get a new common denominator of 12. But remember from our equivalent fractions, if we've changed this denominator to a 12, whatever we've done to this number, we need to do the same to the numerator. This was multiplied by 3 to make it 12, so you multiply the numerator by 3. That's 27 over 12. This denominator was multiplied by 4, so you multiply numerator by 4. So now we have 27 over 12 plus 44 over 12. We can simply add the numerators to get 71 over 12. And now how many 12s go into 71? Is 5. There's 11 remaining, so you write that remaining 11 over the denominator that was given in the question there. So we'll try another one. The same process as throughout. So we're going to convert this to a top-heavy fraction. 5 3s are 15, plus that 2, 17 over 3. Next one, 3 4s are 12, plus that 1 is 13, that becomes 13 over 4. Notice the denominator just stays the same, that was a 4, that was a 3. So now we have two top-heavy fractions, but we can't add them until we make the denominators the same. Again, using the method as shown above, multiply the denominators together to get a new common denominator, so 3 4s are 12. Whatever happened to this denominator, you must do the same to the numerator to maintain that equivalence. This denominator was multiplied by 4, so you multiply the numerator by 4. So 4 17s, 2 17s are 34, so double that, 68. This was multiplied by 3, so you must multiply the numerator by 3. 3 13s are 39. Now, because we've got them both over the same denominator, we can simply add the numerators. It's 107 divided by 12. So now we're working with a top-heavy fraction, and we're going to convert it back to a mixed number. So you're asking yourself, how many 12s go into 107? That would be 8 with 11 remaining. So you write that 11 remaining over the denominator of 12. Let's try another one. Let's use different denominators. I keep using quarters and thirds. So let's try 3 2/5 plus 4 2/7. So we have to convert this to a top-heavy fraction. And how we do that? The whole part multiplies the denominator. 3 5s are 15. Plus that 2 is 17, and remember the denominator stays the same, so it's a 5. 4 7s are 28, plus that 2 is 30. The denominator stays the same. That was 5ths, that was 7ths. But as we know, we can't add fractions until we make these denominators the same, so we multiply these denominators to get a new denominator of 35. From our equivalent fractions video, you should know what we've done to this denominator. We must do the same to the numerator. This has been multiplied by 7. So you multiply the numerator by 7. Let's see what that is. 17 by 7 is 119. This has been multiplied by 5. So you multiply the numerator by 5. And that's 150. So you simply add the numerators, which is 269 Now we've got a top-heavy fraction, so we're going to simplify it, writing it as a mixed number. So how many 35s go into 269? That would be 7, with some remaining. Let's see what's remaining. 24 remaining. So you write what's remaining, the 24 is remaining over the 35. So that's adding mixed numbers. So that's our adding fractions 2. So do check out the previous videos, adding fractions 1, and also check out the video converting mixed numbers to top-heavy fractions and vice versa. Hope it was helpful.